What's up everyone? Welcome to Home, your 30-day yoga journey. It's day 14 and today we focus on the return. Let's get started. Alrighty, my darling friends, let's begin today's practice on our backs. Yay! Come on down to the ground. Bring the feet as wide as your mat when you get there and allow your knees to fall in towards center. You want to come into a place where you can really relax your body here. We called this a constructive resting pose. And I feel like it's an appropriate pose to begin our return practice. When you get there, tuck the chin slightly, lengthen through the neck, and then go ahead and close your eyes. Allow the sound of my voice to guide you. Way to show up. I admire you, I honor you in your time, and you know, it's true. The hardest part is showing up. However, now that we are here, let's remember what this is all about. If you set out to welcome transformation, or if your intention included you making changes in your body or your lifestyle, even in your mind, consider this. In the philosophy of yoga, we're not actually trying to ever work towards a goal of becoming someone or something that we are not already. We are already that thing. That which we desire, we already possess. So if this is a new concept, just let it kind of wash over you as you breathe in here. And maybe it's a remembrance today, a reminder. We are not trying to step out and conform or change or embody somebody else's version of ourselves, but we're walking home back to the self that already exists. A return to home, a return to what feels good, what feels true. I find this a beautiful message right before we hit our halfway mark on this journey. May it inspire you. May it serve as food for thought. And may you enjoy this beautiful practice devoted to yummy hip work. All right. Go ahead and open your eyes, take a deep breath in, and let it all hang out. Breathe out, relax your shoulders. Beautiful. As you're ready, you're gonna walk the heels in line with the hips. And we're gonna take just the right knee, and squeeze it up into the chest. Good, extend your left leg out long so you have one leg in, one leg out. Take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, peel your nose up towards your knee. Good. Inhale, lower the head down. Exhale, peel your left knee up. Plant your left foot on the ground. You're going to guide your right ankle over to cross atop the left thigh. Great. Thread the needle. Right fingertips are going to go in through this hole Hey-yo, and then we're gonna lift the left leg up and create this beautiful reclined pigeon. And I'd like to invite you to first establish some energy in your toes, in your feet. And then once you've done that, you're safe to play with soft, easy movement here. Listen to the sound of your breath. And take one more inhale in, maybe squeeze the legs a little further up towards your heart. And then slowly release. Beautiful. Unravel. Bring the left knee up in towards the chest, squeeze, and when you're ready, extend the right leg out long. Inhale in here, breathe into your belly. Nice and easy exhale, navel draws down, and we peel the nose up towards the left knee. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed, soft and easy in the face. Great, and then slowly we'll lower the head, the neck, the shoulders down, lift your right knee up, plant your right foot on the earth, and we'll guide the left ankle across the top of the right thigh. And when you're ready, lifting up here, thread the needle, keep your feet bright. That just means energize through the feet. That way when you get here, you find your little bind, you can find soft, easy movement and keep the joints protected. Breathe deep here. If this is a new shape, you can imagine pressing your right foot into an imaginary wall and then squeezing the legs up in towards your heart. Let's all take one more deep breath in here. Inhale. And exhale to release right foot to the earth. Unravel left foot to the earth. Gorgeous. Hands come to the earth. Here we're gonna walk the heels up for a bridge pose. Inhale, ground through the feet, lift the hips. This can be nice and small today. You're gonna shimmy the shoulder blades together. If you wanna get up high, go for it. But feel that compression in the upper back body, grounding through all four corners of the feet. And we're here for one more big inhale. Feel the rise of the inhalation and the fall as you lower the hips with the exhale. Great. From here, we're gonna lift the knees up to the chest. You're gonna bring your hands to the backs of the thighs, and we're gonna slowly rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. You can do it once or twice, 3 times a lady. So dumb. I've done that joke way too many times. Okay. As many times as feels right for you, give it a little rock and roll. And if you're like, how about no times? Then just make your way up to all fours. That's where I'll meet you. And from here, bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, really returning to this idea of being really attentive in the asana, right? This attention to detail, you know, God is in the details or the devil's in the details. I'll let you decide which one. When you get here, press away from your yoga mat. Lift your heart space up between your shoulder blades so you kind of feel your shoulder blades move left to right. Excellent. Then from here, inhale in, exhale, you're gonna lift the right foot up towards the sky, and then we're just gonna draw big circles with the right knee, one way, and then eventually the other way. Take your time. There's gonna be a tendency to lean to the left side. Of course, naturally there will be a little bit of that, but see if you can try to press into both palms evenly. All right, reverse the circle here. Carving big lines through space. Opening up through the hips, but we're also engaging the muscles of the low belly, toning the abdominal wall, building strength and stability to support the spinal column. Yes, okay, and here we go. Then we'll lower the right knee down and shift to the other side. You can reestablish this lift up through the upper back body here, soft bend in the elbows, and then here we go. Inhale, lift the left foot up high. And then we'll start big circles one way. Building strength. Toning the arms here. Engaging that left oblique. Pressing firmly into the top of your right foot. Go ahead and reverse the circle. Return to your breath. So as we really stir the pot here today, you might anchor your thoughts by choosing something specific you want to return to. Eating healthy, listening to your body, walking, jogging, running, quality time with someone or something that's not your phone. Love. All right, release it. Bring the big toes together, knees as wide as the yoga mat. Inhale to drop the belly, look forward. Tailbone goes up towards the sky. You can give your little wag, a little wiggle if you like. I hope somebody makes a gif of this. Is it gif or gif? I don't know. Child's pose. Extended child's pose. Send it back. So forehead to the earth, heart melts back. Return to the sound of your breath. Don't worry about the gif or the gif. Sorry about that. What made me think of that though is I keep seeing them on Twitter. But how about we return to the sound of the breath? Me and you both, kid. This is what our yoga is all about. It's like acknowledging the thought and then coming back. Acknowledging and then returning. And it's quite a beautiful practice because it says, yeah, of course you're going to fall off the horse, babe. But it's how quickly and how gracefully we allow ourselves to acknowledge that and return. Game changer. Inhale to look forward, carve a line with the nose. Here we go. We're going to come all the way back up. We're going to walk the knees underneath the hip points, press into your fingerprints, press into your knuckles, curl the toes under and lift the hips up high and back. Downward facing dog. So take a second to decide what feels awesome here. Maybe soft, easy movement. Maybe it's some exquisite stillness today. Nice, long, full, deep breaths in and out. Notice how you feel. Now take a deep breath in here. Let's tuck the chin and we're going to roll all the way forward. But we're going to bend our right knee and take it all the way up into our nice low lunge. So plant your right foot. Then back knee's going to come to the earth. And we're going to take the right hand, bring it over towards the left side of the mat. And then use that as your stability to walk the right foot out closer towards the right edge. We're going to allow the right toes to turn out, and the toes and the knee are in the same, they're pointing in the same direction here. So we're in a nice that's a tongue twister. We are in a nice low lizard variation. And if you're wanting a little bit of heat, a little fire today, then I got your back. Just lift the back knee. Send your left heel towards the back edge. Another option here is to come onto the forearms, keep those elbows underneath the shoulders. So we have a couple of variations here, and they all require deep, loving, full breath. So check it out. And then slowly lower the back knee to the earth if it's lifted, and let's all press back up to our hands. Then you're going to inhale, take your right hand, bring it right in front of you as if it was on like a counter. And then you're going to bend the right elbow and you're going to smooth your hand across this counter and just take it all the way towards the back edge of your mat. Great, inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, slide it all the way back. Beautiful. We're going to walk the right foot in, frame the foot with the hands again, lift the back knee and just press it right back to downward facing dog. Oh yes. A deep breath in, long breath out. So take a second to pay attention to the hands, return your awareness to that. We really tend to be a little bit too narrow, I'm finding a lot in in almost everywhere I practice and share practice. So give yourself a nice wide base here. Pinkies are really touching the edges of the mat. Upper arm bones are rotating out. Inner thighs have the opposite spiral. They're rotating in. and out towards the back edge of your mat. Great, tuck the chin, let's roll it forward. Left knee comes along for the ride. We step the left foot all the way up. Nice and slow, easing into it, dropping the right knee to the earth softly, then bringing that left hand around to meet the right. Use the hands here on the earth as your stability to open up through that left hip. Left foot opening, toes towards the left edge, knee in the same alignment. Take your time here, particularly if you've been here before, actually. Just take it nice and slow. I find myself kind of catching a hold of all my patterns. I'll be in class and I'm like, well, I know I can do this, so I'm gonna do it. But I kind of miss that just the process. It seems so simple, but I miss that like magic moment of process. So slow it down, essentially, to summarize. And back knee can be lower. Back knee can be lifted. And the forearms can come down. Just keep paying attention. Mostly to the pace at which you're moving. This idea of returning to this beginner's mind. If the back knee is lifted, go ahead and let it kiss the ground softly. We'll come back up onto our hands. Take a deep breath in. Make sure you're not just collapsing in your bones here, but lifting up and out. And we'll take the left hand up, bring it right in front of the heart space, palm face down. Inhale in, exhale, you're gonna smooth across and all the way back. There's an opportunity here to maybe lift the sternum a little more. Inhale, open the chest, and then exhale, slide it back. Great, walk the left foot back into center. We'll frame the left foot with both hands, and when you're ready, downward facing dog, hips up and back once again. Nice. Deep breath in. And exhale, both knees kiss the earth. Great, tuck the chin, start to roll it forward, but take your right knee with you as we bring it all the way up and in for a one-legged pigeon here now. We're gonna walk the right heel all the way up and then walk the left leg all the way back. But here's the deal, same thing. If you're kind of used to working towards this right angle, Freudian slip, just kidding. See what happens if you bring it in. Pull the right hip crease back. We are gonna take a look back at that left foot, but today let's look past our right shoulder. So the root of this posture really is in this back foot. Dig, dig, dig. Inhale, we rise up. Maybe it's in your practice today, maybe not. To hug the lower ribs in and bring the palms together. Anjali Mudra at the heart. Everyone, keep your feet bright, toes engaged. And we might stay lifted or we might start to melt, forehead down to earth. Maybe forearms come down, maybe fingertips reach out. Make it your own here. You do want to soften the jaw, soften the skin of the forehead. And let's make a commitment here, 3 to 5 breaths. Returning to your heart's song. Listening to the inhalation. And listening to the exhale. Let your next inhale be your cue to start finding soft, easy movement. And then let the exhale be what brings you up. Check it out. We're gonna shift onto the right hip, right glute. We're gonna slowly swing old left leg around. Come on now. And we're gonna plant the left foot on the ground outside the right knee. If the left foot doesn't come all the way to the ground, that's okay. I'm here to guide kind of the intention, right? Not to really crack the whip anyway. So just do your best. If it does come to the ground though, however, press into all four corners of the feet. So really use that. Good, then we'll interlace the fingertips, bring them just below the left knee, sit up nice and tall. Inhale in, if your hips are talking to you here, just stay here. Otherwise, we'll keep the left hand where it is, reach the right fingertips all the way up and find a little twist, outer edge of the right elbow coming to the outer edge of the left knee. Open up through the chest. Keep it soft and easy. No cranking, no pushing, no jerking yourself around here, right? Beautiful. Then slowly we'll unravel, nice and easy. We're just gonna come out of it just the same way we came into it. So we're gonna slowly bring the left leg back. We'll come through to the pigeon. Plant the palms and come back to all fours. Take a second here to bump the hips a little left to right if you like. And here we go, second side. Tucking the chin, shifting forward, bringing the left knee up. Walking the right foot back. Breathing deep as you get yourself set up here. Fingertips or palms on the earth. We'll inhale, exhale, turn to look past your left shoulder. Big stretch here, so breathe, breathe, breathe. And then back to center. Maybe palms come together. Maybe this is just a check and you're like, whoa, no, not today. And then folding inward. Your version. Listening to the sound of your breath. Keeping the feet active. Lean in. 3 to 5 breaths here. Listen. Let your next inhale inspire some soft, easy movement. Begin to wake up. And then use your exhale to press up. All right, slow and steady, mindful. Here we go. Sending our weight to the left hip, left glute. You're gonna swing old right leg around. Crack myself up. And then press the right foot into the earth. Again, if it doesn't make it, that's okay. If it does, though, really use that connection to sit up nice and tall. Interlace the fingertips. We're below the right knee, not on the knee. Squeezing, lifting, lifting, lifting. Stay here, breathing deep, or we'll reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Cross it over, outer edge of the left elbow to the outer edge of the right knee. Right fingertips may be behind, or you can even stay here. Right hand on the shin. Breathe, find your breath. And then slowly coming out of it, again, just hitting the reverse. We're gonna come all the way through, take the right leg back, through that pigeon. Dun, 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 and then hands come to the earth. We come to all fours, dun, 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 and then we walk the knees wide. We bring the big toes to touch and we send the hips back and we melt the heart down, a total surrender. This is the last shape of today, so close your eyes, melt your heart. And if this is not a comfortable resting posture for you, come to a nice comfortable seat or just come to lie flat on your back, darling. What does your heart say when a friend asks you, what is it you want to return to? What does your heart say when a friend asks, hey, what is it that you want to return to? What's your desire? Listen carefully, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stay where you are. Just bring the palms together and then they're going to come all the way up behind your head here as you walk the elbows forward and in just a bit. Take a beat here, give thanks for your body, for your breath, and for this time that you've carved out to be with yourself. For your willingness to uncover and really look and see what's there, what feels like home. We're on our merry way. Inhale in. Exhale to slowly release the hands to the ground. We're going to come all the way up through. You can come to sit on your knees or swing the legs around to sit in a nice comfortable seat. Draw your hands of your choice. Draw your hands together all the way up to the third eye, thumbs really pressing in to this area between the two brows. This is a beautiful moment, the end of the practice, the ritual, a chance to return to this idea as well that we are one. I love it and I love you. Thank you for being here. Inhale in. Exhale to bow. Thanks everyone. Namaste.